What's up, everybody? It is Friday, and we're gonna play some D&D, some Empire of the Ghouls. We're on session 48, and it is January 6th, 2023. Happy New Year's, everybody. But the guy who's gonna run the whole show tonight is Matakiri, right down there. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Thanks, Drake. Um, Session 48. We missed the last few sessions because of me being sick. Apologies for that, but I am really happy to get going again. Um, let's do a little bit of a recap because it's been so long. Nobody remembers what's going on, including me. So recap the last time you guys got teleported to the city of Siwal, and you're out in the middle of a kind of a desert area. It's very, very hot, very dry. You can feel your lips cracking, and the sun is beating down on you very, very harshly. And you feel the intense need for water because it's really affecting you. Um, And as soon as you arrived, you met up with a nice guy who offered to be your guide and then proceeded to have a bunch of monkeys come and rob you of a bunch of important stuff.
Damn monkeys.
Damn monkeys. You wandered around the city. You spoke with somebody at the hospital and saw the entry to the library of Thoth. You made your way out to the east gate where the necropolis is, and as you entered into the necropolis, you met up with a lady named Farah Hidiatia, and she was a member
Ugh.
of the Gravebinders. Um, her family, her ancestor was the one that the dwarf Trehild Shardspite told you about. That's where she got her knowledge from about the Gravebinders. And she basically asked for your help. You had a discussion about how your intention is to go down into the ghoul underground ghoul empire, but you needed a way to get by without the ghouls freaking out and realizing you guys are not undead. Um, and so she has a book that she believes might provide assistance with that. And in exchange for that, you agreed to help her figure out what the heck was going on in the necropolis. So you guys are currently wandering through the necropolis, trying to get to the other side, looking to find a someone named Golomesh, who is the grave digger. Apparently, the dead have been restless and coming out in the day when they normally only come out at night. Uh, and along the way, you guys ran into this lovely looking uh, green pustule covered undead creature who wandered out and proceeded to begin smacking you guys around, um, and actually hit Tarian so hard that you see some green pustules forming on his arm,
Ew.
and that's where we left it off. So we're gonna start off the round, brand new round with Quint.
Well, um, do I? No. Okay.
Share the image so everybody has the image.
It is so big. Come on, resize, you stupid thing. Well, Quint's gonna probably squint because it's bright as shit out here. Uh, does he have his effect turned on? I know it was, but let's just make sure. Sunlight
Yes, it is on.
sensitivity is on. Yeah, so I guess Quint's gonna chuck another arrow over at that um pustule thing. Would twang? Yeah. Uh, I didn't think I was gonna hit. Is there any place he can get some cover, some shade? He goes look
He
for
could try
shade.
going inside one of these buildings, like there.
He's gonna go see the
There's a
shadow right
doorway
there.
right
He's at
there.
least getting in the shadow. See, there's a shadow right there. See,
Yep,
he's at
there's
least going
definitely
over
a
there.
shadow. All right.
Might not help him, but he's doing it.
Yeah, it's still pretty bright.
If he
All right,
attacks something in the
Tyrion.
shadow, maybe, maybe.
Yeah, I'm Tyrion's understudy. And so I will be playing Tyrion until Tyrion arrives. And Tyrion has his longsword, magic longsword, and is just gonna start slashing away, or continue to slash away, probably.
Yeah, I think we're on round 3. Just standing next to it, you can feel the life draining out of you. But
So
you hit anyway.
Ooh, nice. Sorry, was there an effect before I attacked or anything? Because you.
No,
Okay,
that I was describing why you have disadvantage.
got it. All right, and then he will attack again because he gets 2 attacks
ooh,
and hits again. Nice.
nice.
Oh,
Oh, and Gorgio just ran a random teleport for Tyrion. What's up,
Random teleport
Gorgio?
for Tyrion. All right, well, let's see where he goes.
Well, anywhere is not going to be where he wants to be.
Moves.
yeah, right.
All right, well, he moves 11 o'clock, 1 square. So he moves there.
uh, uh,
Well, maybe he
can
doesn't have the effect on him anymore.
right? That's what I was
Just for a
thinking.
second.
Can I tell how big the aura is coming off this guy?
You no longer feel the drain on you.
Oh,
It's only
perfect.
when you're right up next to him.
Tyrion will just stand there and get ready to take a running start at this guy on his next turn.
Okay.
And Gorgio accidentally helped.
If he survives.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Glowing
Now swinging.
glaive.
Chopping this thing down.
And
It's
again.
extra squishy. The sound effects don't do it justice. Every time you hit it, it's
It's
just
like,
little bursts of green pus come out into your face.
I didn't hear it pass it. I
All
didn't hear
right.
the turn, the ding, the dung.
I heard it.
Okay, good.
You didn't hear it because you started off already on your turn.
I'm used to hearing
All
it
right.
because I'm usually DMing. I'm used to hearing it. Ding.
The cannon will move a little closer to Tyrion and give out some temp hit points. Oh, very poorly. And then Blink will try to stab him with his wand and shocking grasp this guy.
Okay.
And he will have advantage from the Kobold version of Pack Tactics,
Okay.
which will cancel out the disadvantage.
And looks like it hits.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right. So you hit this thing, and give me 1 second.
For some reason, I always imagine it like what was the movie with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor? One was blind and the other one was deaf and
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, yeah.
left, psh, right. Psh.
See no evil,
And
hear no evil.
Yeah.
yeah. So when you attack him and kill him, uh, you see his body start to swell up, just bloat enormously, and it explodes
Jingo with a subscription,
Hitting
32 months. Thank you,
everybody.
sir.
Oh, let me make sure I'm targeting everything correctly. Everything within 10 feet.
I should have had Tyrion back up.
One step, yeah. And everybody is going to give me one of these as this blast of green goop hits everybody. And everybody except Blink fails. Now the cannon's not going to matter. Okay.
Green goop.
Yes. And you all start to feel really sick. Actually,
Is CS Bot
Tyrion
even
already has it.
affected? He's a...
CS bot is not actually, so there really isn't much of a change because Tyrion was already infected from a previous attack. All right, well, let me know also.
I mean,
Do
the
you see
cannon
the
can
bag
throw
that he
up, right?
dropped?
Yeah, we see it. I see it.
Okay, so that's something new. I'm testing out an extension. So you should be able to double click it to open it and take items from it.
Um, no, it's giving me the
Yeah. When I
token
click on it,
stack.
I get either I get Blink's token next to Desert Swamp Thing's token.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because you guys are too close. It's overlap. Let me move him out of the way.
There it goes.
Ah, nice.
So there's 11 gold, 8 electrum, 8 silver, and a vial. I don't think there's a label on it.
Should be identified.
I know,
Yeah, I
but
see it.
I don't think our characters know what it is just by looking at it.
Oh yeah. A vial of stuff.
Yeah, it's like, ew, what is that? I don't think Quint's like a Mr. Poisoneer or nothing, is he? I don't think so. I mean, he
He's
is from
never
the
used them
shadow.
before.
He is from the Shadowfell, so he might have seen a vial or two, but you know, he's not very. Doesn't use them much.
Blink is not inherently interested in poisons, but he doesn't know that it's a poison. So he is interested in the vial and would probably
All right, I got
want to
thrown in
take
the
it
party sheet along with all the
unless
cash.
yeah. So he'll probably
Oh,
take it unless somebody else wants it.
Quint's like, my pouch was in my bag of holding with all my coins. I'll have to keep these in my shoe.
Tuck them in your belt. Try not to drop them.
Right. I'll put them in my brassiere.
Yep.
He has a bandolier. He can kind of hold some coins or something.
All right. Well, you guys have finished the encounter.
Was that the gravedigger? I hope not.
That
We forgot to
was
ask him
not.
questions. Quint's like, do you guys want to go to an inn?
Am I able to do a medicine or arcana or something to see if Tyrion is cursed or if it's a disease?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Cannon just giving out some temporary hit points while we're all sitting around.
All right.
Such a good little cannon.
And as a reminder, this is the necropolis. Yeah, you identify Tyrion is definitely sick. But there's more than one thing going on there. You think there's some form of disease that this thing has. She's also infected with, or he's also infected with Daracul fever, and you are aware that there is still the shadow corruption that you had from traveling through the Shadowfey.
Poor Tyrion. All the
Shadow
bad
Vale.
stuff always happens to him.
Yeah. He
Yeah, but
seemed to be
he's.
collecting all the diseases.
Do you know he's never fumbled ever?
That halfling luck.
Quint's like, perhaps we should find some sort of healer for Tyrion. He doesn't look well.
Was
I'm
it
not-
the green pustules that gave it away?
I mean, we saw some churches and stuff when we were in town, right?
Hmm. There was churches. You passed the hospital.
A hospital.
Uh,
That's
yep.
probably where we should go.
We went into the hospital and
Yeah.
I'm fine, guys. I can
That's
power
fine.
through. I assume that's what Tyrion would say.
14 was the hospital.
I mean, do you guys think it's Quint's like, do you think it's safe to be around here at night? I mean, it is getting dark, right?
It is getting on towards afternoon. Yeah, late afternoon. And while I remember this, let's see.
how long did it take us? How long would it take us, in theory, to get back to the city?
Like an hour. It's not far. It's like half a mile.
Well, go on or go back, but we can't stay here.
As it is getting late, the city is only an hour away. I say let's go to the city. Come back in the morning.
Yeah, these undead aren't going anywhere.
I mean, we don't see like this gravedigger guy, right? I mean, he's not like standing right over there or nothing.
No, you know from what you were told that the gravedigger is at the east gate. He lives in a house near the east gate. And you guys,
So,
if you look
like,
at the map, are about halfway through, maybe a third.
yeah, maybe we could come back in the morning, perhaps with more knowledge on what's wrong with Tyrion.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Good to me.
So you guys turn and hightail it out of there. Let's see if there's any more random
no.
encounters. Nope. And you guys are able to leave the necropolis. The sun beating down on you though is still really harsh. So I'm gonna have everybody give me a Constitution saving throw for extreme heat exposure.
Quint's probably gonna fail.
Now it was a very easy one, a DC 5. So Quint rolling a 2 did not help.
I told you he's gonna fail.
So Quint, the only effect that you have right now is that you are exhausted. Exhaustion level 1.
Well, good thing we're going to a hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys. Wait, how does CSB? That's weird. On my Necropolis map I show CSB has it open twice. It's weird.
Um, Robin just redeemed a random magical item for Sir Tagas.
Sir
Ooh.
Tegas, do you have the table or do you need it?
B.
Yes.
Huh.
Ooh. It's not one you see all that often.
If anyone's going to use it well, will be Sven. He's got one in my other campaign. He uses it pretty good.
So you're walking through the sand and you notice that there's this rope that's trying to hold up the side of the building, only there's not tied to anything. It's just run up the side, and as you walk by, it wraps around your leg to try and anchor itself.
Nice.
Starts dancing. All right, so you guys head back towards the city of Sewall. The Gravebinder waves at you as you walk by. She looks like she's packing up and about ready to leave as it's on getting on towards dusk. And she doesn't want to stay there at night because the undead seem to be roaming around.
Somebody should look into that.
It's on our list. It's on our list.
It's on the to-do list.
Kill
All
all
right, so
monkeys in town, then find out why undead. That's on Quint's list.
all right, so you guys make it back to town, no problem. You notice the gates are like they're not shut yet, but the guards look like they're getting ready to shut the gates. Uh, and activity in the town is actually picking up as it cools down. People become more active at night when the air is cooler. So what would you like to do?
For some reason, I just envisioning moped sounds all over the place.
Imagine it's like Agrabah, in Aladdin.
So we'll head back to the
14?
temple, the hospital.
To the hospital? Okay.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and head back to the hospital. And yeah, it's the same as it was the last time you were here. There was, there's clerics and other things coming and going, and they are priests of Anu Akma. And would you like services at the temple? Healing services?
Quint's like slaps down his. How many coins did we just get? I'm Alan. Like on the payment counter. How come it didn't give? Oh, did you not push the coins that are in the party sheet?
Oh, did I not distribute them?
No. There. Okay. Quint's like 2 gold, 1 electrum, and 2 silver pieces. He's all in.
So, what do you want to ask them?
I'll have them look at Tyrion and see if they can remove the curse and the disease.
We were exploring the undead area, trying to find out what's going on, and he was infected. Perhaps you could help.
Ah, infected. Let us do a diagnosis. And they bring Tarian in and bring him over to one corner and tell him to strip down so that they can proceed to do an examination. There's no curtains or barriers or anything. It's just a big wide open room. And
Flex for him, Tarian.
let pull
Tyrion
something up real quick.
alternates bouncing his packs up and down.
And they indicate that he is currently suffering multiple diseases. He's suffering the grave pox, which you got from the Noxerer,
The green
and
goober,
the
or
green
just call him
goober,
the green goober.
and Daracul fever. At the same time as shadow corruption, which you were aware of. But in order to cure him, I'm trying to see what spells cure disease. I know paladins have the ability, but
Cure disease and greater restoration. Greater restoration.
what level is cure disease?
Third, I think.
There's detect
Yeah, I'm not
poison
finding cure
disease.
disease.
Maybe it's remove. Oh no,
It's
that's
remove
remove
curse. That's third level.
Is that a paladin
Restoration.
ability? Remove.
It is. Lay on hands is a
Oh, I think what's
can
Greater
the
remove
restoration.
disease.
lesser restoration does it?
Lesser restoration does blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned, and either one disease or condition afflicting
Yeah,
it.
it's at the bottom.
Greater
Yeah.
restoration removes a curse.
That's the only other thing it does is a curse.
Well, it does
It does all
charmed,
the lower stuff.
petrified,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, none of them are cursed. They are just
ability scores,
diseases.
hit
Uh,
point maximum.
So lesser restoration.
Yeah, it's going to take a couple of lesser restorations, and the casting cost for lesser restoration, that's a second level spell, is going to be 100 gold for each lesser restoration.
So I can do. I have 2 spell slots left, so I will do it twice.
Okay.
And
The
as I'm
doctor
doing it
looks
at a
at you
third level, does
huffily.
it
Says,
matter?
"Well, if you could have done it, why'd you bring him here?"
Because we needed 3. If we don't want
Ah,
our money, that's fine. I'll heal him in the morning.
the shadow corruption will heal naturally on your next long rest. You don't.
They do a second wind at him too.
All right.
Quint's like, can I have some more of this water? Guzzling water down. It's like,
Should we
oh,
give
this,
give
this
the
stone.
doctors a tip since we didn't actually give them any money?
Sure.
Do you like just slide
So-
over Quint's like miserable coins that he had laid
Here's
out?
the tip: take payment up front.
And Certegas will only charge half what the hospital would, so it's only 100 gold for Tyrion.
Nice.
All right. I'll put an IOU in his character sheet. Yeah, I'll hand the doctor a couple silver coins.
Okay.
As a thank you.
He looks down at his hand when you hand it to him, like he's disgusted. He's absolutely insulted.
It's like, it's like, it's like giving him 20 cents. Here you go, 20 cents.
Yeah. He tells you to get out of here if you could have done it yourself.
We didn't know what we had to do. You helped us nicely. You will reap the rewards when we free the city of the undead infestation.
Oh, you're gonna free the city of the undead?
We're gonna.
You 5 are gonna take on the necropolis, and you don't even know what this disease is? There's
That's-
thousands of undead in there.
Well, it might take a while.
Tens of thousands.
How many diseases, though?
All of them.
So, job security for
Well-
you then. We'll be back. Lots of times.
Yeah. Plus, we have somebody for that. Tyrion, he'll get all the diseases, and then we'll come back. And
Use him to make a generalized vaccine. Extract some of his blood.
So we're gonna. Do we know where to go stay? Let's go stay at the hump. The hump
Yeah.
diddy hump.
So the last time you spoke with the Gravebinder, you had asked her about a place to stay, and she recommended that you stay at an inn called the Six Humped Camel. And she had given you directions on how to get there. You want to head on over there then?
It's conveniently
Yeah.
6 blocks down and 6 blocks to the right.
Uh, it's actually very close to where you guys are. It's located right there. You can't see the pin, but that's right, kind of where number 17 is. Pull that
Yeah.
up.
Do we see any monkeys along the way?
Yeah.
You do not. It seems to be suspiciously light on monkeys. All right, so you guys head on over to the Six Humped Camel. You're welcomed warmly as you come in, and they lead you in and tell you to take a spot anywhere. Let me. Not supposed to be locked. Go ahead. Feel free to move around. They tell you to move around freely. There is we have rooms for rent if you would like to rent. The room to the south that you just entered into was our tea room, so they have a separate special tea service that they conduct in there. Bathrooms are up to the north and to the left. That's the kitchen area, which is uh, there's no need for you to go in there. There's just lots of animals being killed and slaughtered. And as you guys are kind of getting situated, the clientele is still pretty light. It's still a little early. There's a little bit of a night crew starting to come in and drink, but not terribly heavy just yet. There is one guy sitting. I don't have a token on here, but he's over, kind of sitting on this rug, and he looks drunk and quite despondent. He does not look terribly happy. He looks like he's had a really, really bad day.
Which rug is he at?
He's over in the corner.
Oh.
He's got a, you know, little glass of. It's got some amber colored liquid in it. Not sure what it is, and he's sipping at it frequently, and has a little plate of kebabs, and he's munching on those as well.
I bet monkeys stole that guy's stuff too.
Yeah, Quint's like looking around like, is there a place that he could get a bath?
You
He's
can
a-
take a sand bath.
uh,
You're in the desert. Water baths aren't, all that common. Although there are a lot of fountains around town, so if you wanted to jump in one of the fountains, I suppose you could get wet. It's a weird dichotomy. It's desert, it's dry, it's hot, and yet there's these fountains kind of all over the place. There's these green gardens grown. Not sure where the water comes from.
It's an illusion. It doesn't quench your thirst. I've tried it.
Rooms are a gold a night here. This is kind of an upper scale establishment. None of the clientele looks particularly poor.
Except for Quint.
Even the drunk guy is fairly well dressed, even though his clothes are kind of disheveled, and he's obviously spilled drink and food on himself multiple times. It's still fine quality clothing. So everybody want to get a room for the night, or are you going to do anything else while you're here?
Yes, Quint.
Yeah, can we get 6 rooms? The cannon gets its own room.
I think it should.
The rooms are out here to the north. You can go out the door to the hallway, and there are several rooms
Tagos
that you
will
can.
share with Tyrion after he has some tea.
right, there is a lovely tea, or you can have coffee service there in this room with a nice, beautiful tray of sweets that they offer.
Gwen's going to bed.
It's been a while since Sir Tegas has had some
No,
well-made
is there
tea.
any rooms by the singles?
Nope, they're all doubles.
Wait, Gwen's gonna the darkest one. This one over here.
All right, so Certegas, yeah, you enjoy the tea, customer support bot. I'm not sure if he's enjoying the tea or not, but
I'm there to talk to the kettle mostly, but yeah, I am with Sir David.
okay.
Is there a
Uh,
pot there too? You could call it black.
Whoa, whoa. I'm colorblind. Literally.
He only
and
he only sees in the green and like the green monitor, the old school looking analog.
I can show CSB what TP is.
Harrian, as you're hanging out there, munching on snacks, you kind of overhear that drunk guy. He's going on, and he seems to be telling a story, and you're not sure who he's talking to, or maybe he's talking to himself. And he starts going off on these, stupid idiots, Masuda and Makani, and how could they cause such problems to the family? Uh, everything got worse because of what you did, and because of what I did, and because I did it because of what you did, and you stupid idiots, and well, even though you've been dead for a long time. And he's kind of rambling.
Uh, Tyrion will ask somebody who works there if they know this guy and what his story is.
All right. Give me a just a persuasion check.
Did I have disadvantage on that for some reason?
Yes, because I forgot to remove your various curses. All right, now it is all removed, and your first one was 12 plus. Okay, so after the guy looks over at the drunk guy, says, yeah, he's a regular. Um, he's actually somewhat of a noble. His name's Gamal. He's from the Elia family, and he spends a lot of time here drinking. Um, I don't know. His family's pretty wealthy. He's been pretty bad lately, last week or so too. Um, he's pretty messed up. Something about his family uh, causing causing problems. Some kind of a family problem. I'm not really sure.
All right. I don't think Tyrion sees any need to get involved in that.
All right.
I mean, he might have free booze.
Oh, that's true. All right. When that occurs to Tyrion, he'll go over and sit down and start chatting the guy up.
All right. The guy is relatively chatty. And he go ahead and give me a either an intimidation or a persuasion check to try and pull information out of him.
Oh, they're the same. I think Tyrion, he's not trying to intimidate him. He's being, jovial, trying to drink with this guy, basically. So
Okay.
You never
Um,
done an intimidation drink check where you just like chug it? Rah!
chug it so hard. Um,
Tyrion
so he
rages first. Rah!
he kind of takes a few more sips and gets a little bit drunker, and then he says, I'll tell you a story about my stupid ancestors.
oh, for a story though, we need drinks, and my cup is strangely dry.
There's probably 2 or 3 bottles here on the carpet. Go ahead and take as much as you like. Bring me another one. Bring me another one. Um, and maybe the whole cask, because this is going to be a long story if I don't fall asleep first.
Can you release Tyrion, please?
Yes.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Tyrion is released. And Tyrion, you arrive just in time to chat with a drunk guy.
How drunk am I at this point?
Not yet. You're
Oh, okay.
just barely starting.
Ah.
But this guy wants to tell you a little story.
All right.
Hold on, let me grab something real quick. Yeah. All right. So this drunk guy, he starts talking and talking and talking. There was this guy. There's 2 guys, my family members, a long time ago. I don't know how long ago. 100 years? Maybe 200? I don't remember. There was Masudi and Makani, and they were brothers, and they were like really good um, adventurers. Like, are you an adventurer? Yeah, you got
Oh
to be
yeah.
an
Oh
adventurer.
yeah.
Flex.
You're too muscly to not be an adventurer. Well, anyway,
the,
they were adventurers, and
the
they
peck
were
thing.
really good. Um, but you know, they were really powerful, and the they defeated lots of powerful things, and along with some of their friends, and they defeated something that was really powerful. But they couldn't destroy it. I don't know why. Stupid. Uh, and one of their companions um, died. No, retired. No, both.
There's a big difference.
Expired. I don't remember. Um, but they they wanted to seal away this thing that they killed, so it couldn't hurt anybody anymore. Um, and he got some magic users. The 2 of the brothers, they got some magic users, and they went down into the family's catacombs, the tombs there, and they tried to lock this thing up inside down there to seal it away. Everything went great except the people that they hired betrayed them, um, and they were murdered, and their bodies were left inside. And when their dad went down and saw them, he saw some guy who was a thief that had stole some of their stuff, and they summoned the guards and they killed them and whatnot. But then they just left the place, and now their bodies are still down there. And I swear I didn't touch it, but something happened. Oh, wait. I didn't do nothing.
But what were you doing down there?
I wasn't doing anything down there. I just trying to lay them to rest. I never went down there. That would be dumb.
So, I'm gonna give him another drink.
He is thoroughly drunk at this point. Still very talkative, but
So yeah, tell me more about what happened. This is a great story. Really crazy.
oh, there's not a lot more to the story. I went down there looking, and I found something, but then I got scared and I ran. And I left their bodies right there on well, they're not really bodies anymore. They're kind of just piles of bones and dust. But I left them there. I didn't bury them. But don't tell the grave binders. I'm not supposed to go down there.
Oh no, of course not. I would never tell. Dude, we're friends.
Yeah.
So what'd you find? What's the thing you found?
I don't know. It was scary. It 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 started calling for like other things to come serve it, and I felt like this weird desire to follow, but I was just a little bit drunk at the time, and it didn't quite take a hold of me. So yeah, I ran away. But I closed it up so you can't tell that I opened it. So don't tell anybody.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. So, did he bring anything back with you from there?
Back with me? No, I wouldn't rob my own family's tomb. That would be unpleasant. My dad would kill me. Of course, if he would anyway, if he found out I went down there, he'd probably chop one of my hands off.
Well, don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
That's good. That's good. Don't tell your friends either.
Oh, of course not.
And he kind of slumps over and starts snoring.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go back real quick and tell my friends and see if there's anything I should wake him up to ask him.
Your friends are all already gone to bed.
Oh,
They're
they
all
are. I'm
passed
here by
out.
myself. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
realize. I mean, well, I realized I was at this table talking to this guy by myself. I didn't realize where everybody else was. So,
So Tegas and CSB are still in the tea room.
Oh,
all right.
they're
Well, I'll go
down in the
tell.
tea room.
I'll go
Let's,
tell my friends in the tea room.
let's
Do you
down
have the
here.
map, Robin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does this sound familiar, or do any from what he said, any clue as to the relic he was talking about, or is it just a magic item, or do I have any investigation or anything?
No, there was nothing in there that would give you any clue as to what he encountered.
So, does he seem to be asking for the bones to be returned to his family?
No, not at all. He basically just doesn't want anybody to know that he went there. And he seems to be a little worried that he may have caused something because he felt that powerful presence there, but he managed to get out and doesn't want to go back.
Should I wake him up and try to ask him any more questions, or should we just let him sleep?
Let's draw on him.
Did he say like when he did it?
He gave you just a vague sense of it was a few weeks ago.
I have nothing in my. Safety is more about speed and the war.
Did he
I don't
tell
have
you
any
the?
kind of mind reading effects, perhaps.
He said the location.
Blink.
He did not say the location.
But it's like his family's tomb.
Mhm.
So we could probably figure out the location just by the name. I assume we could ask.
Does he have a signet ring or anything we can rob him of?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Uh,
rifle through his stuff.
Okay, you realize that the shopkeepers are watching you. You know, he is
All
a
right.
known patron here.
All right, I won't do that. Okay.
Uh,
He's like, I'm gonna go through. Oh, they're all
He's a-
looking at me. Oh,
He's
yeah.
also a minor noble.
Does the time frame of this guy going down there approximately match up to what we know of the undead being more awake in the necropolis?
Yes. His story seems to be a little before the start, from what you heard from the Gravebinder.
I want to ask the
Timelines do
shopkeeper
line up.
what noble family he belongs to, so that we can help him get home. But mostly so I can find out like where his grave is, his family gravestone.
Yeah, his name is Gamal Elia. The family is the Elia family. They are kind of merchant princes. They're involved in a lot of trade. They have a kind of a strong family business here in the town. None of the people here have any clue where their family grave is, though.
Does the time frame match up with the problems that are happening in the necropolis?
Roughly, yes.
Can I wake him up and try to convince him I'm selling hand insurance to prevent his dad from cutting his hand off for going in there? We can set up a small insurance.
You can try. He's a bit incoherent at the moment.
All right, I'm probably just gonna be ready to go to bed because it looks like I'm pretty beat up. What? I don't know what you guys did to me.
We just had like
Look,
3 things removed from you, like parasites, and I don't know what was all going on.
Look,
You
your character was like that when I found it.
Yeah, you just had like 2 diseases and Shadowfell corruption removed from you.
Dang, sounds expensive.
You owe Certegas.
All right. So with that, if you're gonna leave that guy alone and go to sleep, or is CSB gonna be up all night drinking?
I don't know. I do kind of like. No, I'll go in the room. I'll go in the room.
All right. The cannon gets its own bed.
And Blink isn't actually using the bed. He takes all the like sheets off and then crawls under the bed and like makes a little nest down there.
Little fort.
I'm standing in the
Nice.
corner facing the wall like a horror movie child.
Where's the outlet to plug in?
Oh, Johnny's a child. Quick, kill him.
The cannon immediately shoots him. All right. Well, you guys get a long rest, which is long overdue. And Quint is no longer exhausted from the heat with all of the food and drink that you got. And with that, finally, you guys get to level up.
Nice.
Sweet.
Level 9 now. Let's go ahead and do that.
Time for Blink to take that dip into Bard, huh?
You know it.
Ooh.
He's-
I get to go in here and edit my manual effect of sneak attack.
Ooh, you get more.
I make a 4 into a 5.
Very nice. I got an error.
An error?
Yep, it's fine.
What was this feature we got? Shadow Road. Makes sense. We've been traveling in the shadow for a while.
Mm-hmm.
About perfect timing for him to gain a feature of Shadow Road, which is, what is it?
It's like Misty Step,
Oh, there it
sort
is.
of, from one area of dim light to another, up to 60 feet away.
Oh, short or so any rest, so I can use it one time a day. Probably should have that on my actions tab then, huh?
Hey, John.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrion gets brutal critical at level 9. Is there any automated thing for that, or
What does that do?
it
Just
gives
Yes.
her an extra damage die when she crits?
yeah. Okay, so on your actions tab, up at the top at the where the weapon's header is, on the header to the far right, there's the little magnifying glass, and if you click on that, there's a place where it says extra crit die, and you just put that to 1, and that'll add an extra crit die,
Sweet.
Or 2. Whatever
or
you like.
2, or however many you add there. Blink teleported. You can test that just by manually clicking crit and rolling a damage and seeing. It should add the extra die on there for you. Yep, there you go.
Thanks.
So
If you were a half orc, you'd get 2 extra die.
yeah, it's the savage attacker, or what's the? I can't remember the trait for half orcs.
I think it is Savage Attacker, but
Savage attacker.
I'm not sure. I know Savage Attacker is a thing.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now. I've got it right here.
Yeah, savage attacks.
I just got fireball, guys.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh god, we're all gonna get burnt.
I
Didn't
didn't ask how
realize,
big the room was.
didn't realize how slow artificers gained spells.
Oh yeah, well they're half casters, so yeah.
Let me know when you're all done. Anybody get anything good? Other than fireball.
Another D6 on sneak attack isn't too bad. And a 60-foot
Nice.
misty step.
Yeah.
Once a rest. He can already misty step. If it's
This one's
shadowy.
farther.
Yeah,
Yeah.
60 foot's pretty big. So I could bonus action misty step 30 and then action 60
Mm-hmm.
and then move.
Yeah. Run.
I don't know if this will come into play or not, but all of the cannon's damage rolls increase by 1d8. So if I ever
Ooh.
decide to use one of the damaging
Wait,
things.
wait, what? The cannon actually can do
Doesn't that-
damage?
Yeah, depending on when I first activate it, I have to pick what kind of cannon it is. But the protector version of the cannon is so good I've never used
Yeah,
anything else.
why would you ever use anything else? It's like a
Is
commercial.
to swap out the blanks for the real bullets.
Why would you
Doesn't the
use
1d8
anything else?
transfer over to the temporary hit points as well?
It does not. It's only damage rolls.
I think you're reading it wrong.
You can argue with John about it. That's fine.
I think you're reading it wrong.
Everybody good? Anybody still need more time?
I just have to grab another spell.
Yeah, I have to pick 2 more spells, but it's fine.
All right.
Or 1 more? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Why do I have a -6 on my adjust?
All those should be. Those were from the necrotic damage you received from that guy.
Juicy?
Removed your max hit points.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and reset all of those.
Sometimes it's hard playing a chaotic good rogue. Can't just go willy-pilly raging, stealing.
You could, you just wouldn't be chaotic good anymore.
Well, I mean, it's not like there's a negative in D&D now to change alignments or anything. What? Who cares?
Yeah.
Right? Alignment's like just wimpy now. I
It
remember
really doesn't
being part of
impact
having
anything.
a character lose his paladinhood. He came to my rogue and asked me if I could steal him a suit of plate mail, and I'm like, really? Like, you want me to just like steal plate mail for you? Yeah, I'm like, you get like a certain kind of color you're looking for. I mean, he described me all this stuff, and I just told the DM. And the DM told him he lost his alignment. It was
Ouch.
funny. He's now a fighter.
Yeah. Only you don't have any of the fighter benefits. You just lose the paladin benefits. All right. So the next morning, you all get up. They have a morning service as well. A nice light breakfast with some coffee service. Kind of wake everybody up, and you can already hear the noises outside of the city bustling and uh, busy market streets beginning to open up, and people screaming and yelling about selling their wares and all that.
I'm going to go check on Tyrion, make sure that the effects have dropped off of him.
We all look around,
Should-
make sure nothing else has dropped off of him as well.
The shadow corruption has dropped off of everybody. Let me double check those effects. I thought I got them all, but yep.
Quinn wants to go
So-
freaking monkey hunting. That's what he wants to do this morning.
You gonna go monkey hunt? Is that what you all want to do?
Or
You can go monkey
Yeah,
hunt.
I think that sounds good. Get that out of the way before we go tackle the ghoul problem.
I mean, we're not that far from where the monkeys stole our shit either.
No,
In
you're really
town,
not.
a few blocks over. So I think that's what Quint wants to do is like go into freaking stealth mode and just see if he can find this little pack of monkeys stealing freaking tour guide.
Okay. So go ahead and give me your choice of survival, investigation, or persuasion, depending on how you want to try and track them down.
Well, I'm definitely gonna try to do some investigation first. Oops, why do I have that open?
Wasn't Sven talking about using some spell to help us track it down?
Huh?
Yeah,
Locate
Yeah.
object or something.
locate object. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Monkey finder.
.com.
Monkeyfinder.com.
Search for Google monkey near me.
All right. Well, did that roll? No. Okay. There we go.
Okay. So you start your investigation. First off, you kind of head back over to where you got robbed, and you're asking around, you're looking close, and you get the impression after talking with a few people and greasing a few palms with a few copper that the group that you were involved with, they call themselves the Amber Dune, and they're a bandit group. They're not a huge bandit group, but they're known for robbing newcomers and then selling off their stuff. And they the people here don't know where their exact headquarters is, but they tell you they believe it's in the northern section of town.
Where does their family live? Anyone they care
family?
about? The bandits' family.
Oh my god.
Oh,
They don't know.
Weren't we just talking about alignment? I was.
What school district are we zoned for? Is there? They got any kids?
They think they're somewhere in this northern section.
And Quint's gonna just see if they can recommend somebody that would actually know exactly where they live. The police or
You can
constable.
certainly go and ask the guards. Most people try to avoid the guards at all costs. They are not known for being kind.
The gnolls.
Yeah.
They are gnolls, and they are brutal. They
Is
do not
there
necessarily or very often take you back to see a judge. They execute justice on the spot.
okay? They're off the list.
so I guess let's not talk to the guards.
Yeah. Okay. No guards then. How about like courier services or something? Is there somebody like that would know? UPS.
Well,
Monkey bait? Any
there's
kind of
nobody
treat?
around here that would know. If you traveled to the northern area, perhaps people local to where they live might have a better clue. But around here, none of us know. They travel through the city in their little bands with their monkeys and come and go.
Where's the nearest banana merchant?
He'll know. He'll know.
At number 6,
So I think we
it's a
should go up
little
here.
banana hut outside
Is there
Fabacha's Teas.
like checking out this area to see if there's some kind of like bar or something, like where these
All right.
guys might hang out.
So you get over to that area, and kind of as you
Monkey
enter into
bars?
that little monkey bars.
Monkey bars.
As you get into that little area, you see that there seems to have something seems to have happened. There's quite the stir. People are talking, and people are scared, and they're kind of pointing over in one direction.
Ooh,
and
let's
you
go that way.
overhear from quite a few people around you that something apparently happened early this morning. Something big. There was a lot of dead people.
What was it? An earthquake?
Uh
No. After asking around, you basically get the impression that early in the morning, a demon of shadow and steel walked out of a building, leaving only dead behind. This demon left the area, and no one knows where it went, and everybody's freaked out.
oh. Oh crap.
Whoops.
They'll point you right toward the building if you want to
Perfect.
go toward
Yeah.
that building.
Let's go check out the building, guys, because maybe our stuff's still there.
All right.
And you remember, you guys put this thing in Quint's bag when I wasn't playing Quint. You remember?
I don't remember.
No, I don't either.
No, I do.
Yeah, so we
Have
go over
no
and
clue
check
what you're
out,
talking about.
check out this building.
Okay.
Quint's gonna like
Uh,
pull up his hood on his cloak though, tighter. I'm sure it's bright out, right?
all right. So as you guys are coming down, let me share this. And you see a knoll. You see a knoll standing in front of a building. And he's just kind of standing there. He's got a throwing club in his hand. It looks pretty heavy. And he keeps smacking his hand with it, and kind of growls at you and tells you to move along.
We are moving along. You're in our way.
He kind of walks up to you and kind of bumps you with his chest. I'm in your way?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're in
yeah,
our
we're the
way.
Get out of
cleaners.
here.
No, we're the cleaners. We're here to clean up the mess.
What cleaners? What mess? What do you know?
You know what mess.
The mess. We point
Yeah.
behind him
But how do you know?
because we were sent here
Because
to clean it up.
we wouldn't be very good cleaners if we didn't, have a mess to clean up.
And he barks out something in Knowlish, and you're not quite sure what he said, but it sounds kind of like a hyena braying, and you
Quint
hear several
remembers his helm
responses
of
from.
comprehending languages that he gave to some dragon. It's like, oh yeah, I had one of those.
And you hear the response from several voices, all sounding different, coming from somewhere behind the building.
DJ's. You hear him? All right, hush, DJ. He hears the gnolls.
Yeah, so the gnolls, there's several of them. They seem to be chattering back and forth, and he kind of slaps his hand with the club again and says, "You got no business here."
They're like,
Unless you want to talk to the boss.
do these guys look like guards? I mean, we haven't really
Yeah,
seen
they kind of
guards,
do
but-
look like guards. You haven't really seen them, but you know, off in the distance, they're all wearing kind of a similar looking tunic. It's a little ratty, but they are all wearing similar looking tunics.
Are the buildings so is this building still like a complete building? It's not like in shambles.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the building
Is
is
this
still a complete building.
Is this like the other area where if we left and then we could like sneak in over the roofs or something like that?
You could potentially. The roof on here is just, a good 10, 15 feet up. It's really not that far. The streets are very tightly packed, kind of all around you. So, yeah, potentially.
Can we
Not
see
sure if you
where?
could get over silently, but
Can we see where any like damage was taking place, like where the demon came
not on this
out?
side of the building. Um, you don't see any doorway on this side of the building. You're assuming that the entrance is somewhere down there.
So
Now, if you
maybe
want
we
to
could try
go
to
back
around.
around and cut around and come up from the south end, you can try that.
So Quint's like, I suppose we should have gotten our paperwork in order. Let's go back and get our paperwork. Kind of shuffles everybody back.
He kind of looks at you. I'm gonna remember you.
The guy all covered up in
You're
a cloak.
involved somehow. Yeah.
That guy.
You're the shadowy smear.
That's what we call him too.
Schmear.
My name in high school.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys
Quinn wants to try to see if there's another way around. Like,
Oh yeah, there's plenty of alleyways and stuff. You can come in from any direction you want.
uh, well, Quinn's gonna try to stick to the awnings under the buildings in the shadows. But I'm thinking, like coming around this way and then down around.
Okay.
I
So
can't see anything else, so.
So I'm gonna move you around. And you're not really right here, but I'm gonna put you right here. Just so
Remember, Quinn
you
could use his boots,
right,
and yeah,
right.
and he's
And
got
I'm
a cloak of
giving you a
elven
view.
kind. I mean, it is daylight, but
Yeah. And from what you see from coming up from the south, staying hidden, kind of keeping behind buildings and peeking around from the shadows, that you can see there's a door that is busted wide open. From where you're at, you can see into the room beyond. You notice there's a rug and a table that's been knocked over. Um, you can just kind of make out, if you shift over, a trap door that is wide open, and there is just blood and bodies all over the floor. And they're cut up really, really bad. And the knolls, there's the entire building is ringed with these knolls, and you see there at least one knoll inside the building.
and from his like hidey spot, and he's peeking in, looking at these
The knoll
bodies.
inside kind of looks like that.
Ooh, do these bodies look like any of them look like they're dead monkeys?
These are the outside guys. Yeah, there are dead monkeys included in the bodies.
Oh, nice. Quinn's kind of smiling a little bit. I mean,
So that guy wasn't all
in a
bad.
chaotic good kind of way. In a chaotic good kind of.
Yeah, there's monkey parts, there's kind of human parts, there's parts you can't recognize. Um, there's all kinds of parts and blood smeared all over the floor. It's a little hard to see, but there are some slight bloody footprints coming out, and then they kind of disappear in the street.
All right. Well, Quinn's gonna make his way back over to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Kind of just maybe taking the other way around. Doing the full perimeter check.
hmm
And
And
just getting
so yeah, I can just move you around. You can see.
All right. So there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outside. 6 or
Yep.
7.
There's
and then at least one shaman inside. So and Quint's gonna be like, come around the corner over here, so we're not like totally in the obvious, in the next alleyway or something.
Let me turn off lock for now.
Like over, we can go. Is there a wall here or?
No. There's a
All right,
building
so
there, but
yeah,
you
so
can.
we'll just like go over this alley around the corner here and have a little powwow.
Okay.
Quint's like, there's 6 or 7 gnolls. The door's been bashed open in the back, and there's dead monkeys and gore all over the place. Obviously, he got out. And does he have the shards with him?
Who are you asking?
The party.
I don't remember who had the shards.
I have the shards. I have mirror shards on me still.
So he's
You
probably gonna.
shouldn't.
Oh, well.
Didn't you have them in a pouch?
It just says not carried, but it's in my inventory. Sorry. I left somebody else in charge of his pockets last time, so this isn't on me. I'll remove it. It's fine.
Yeah. You can remove those.
And this Vorpal blade is fine though. So
There were. I see why. There were 2 entries in your inventory. One was the 5 mirror shard, and then you had the combined mirror shards as a separate entry.
yeah, sorry, I didn't know if they were gonna break apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the bad guy has all the mirror shards.
Yeah,
Yep.
the one that's gonna take him back to the Wicked Witch
So
of
we're
the West.
totally screwed.
Well, that's like way the hell back there too, so we get time to catch up with him.
It's in the Shadowfell.
Does he know how to get through the Shadowfell? The demon guy? I don't know. We don't know.
What would a
Maybe.
demon know of shadows?
What?
I'm sure it's fine.
What? We gotta go inside somehow. How do? We gotta check it out.
We are not
All
the
right.
only adventurers
I-
in the world.
I got an idea. We say we were sent by, like somebody important in the Shadowfell to track this guy down that got loose here and killed a bunch of people. So we need to like go in and investigate so we can get some evidence on where it went.
If all we need is your goods, why can't you just sneak in and take your stuff and leave?
Well, the guy is like right in the middle of that room.
He just told us he could teleport into the shadows.
Yeah, Quint. I mean, it was kind of dark inside. I mean, Quint could sneak in probably pretty easily.
It's certainly dark in that trap door you saw
Door.
going down.
Yeah, just go down in the trapdoor on your own, and we'll just wait out here in case there's any disturbance. We'll come help you.
Is there some kind of cage you can teleport into?
Yeah, I'm sure it's down in that darkness.
Yeah, every time we send one of us off on our own, it goes really well, guys. So I'm excited about this.
The
Quint's
knoll you
not,
see in
so-
there, when he was puttering around, obviously investigating the murders, and you see him stoop down and pick up an arm that had been chopped off and start chewing on it in the middle of his investigation.
It's a monkey arm. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. So, yeah, Quint's gonna try to see if he can get in. Does
Okay.
somebody want to cast something on me to help me out? I don't know. Is there anything, any love? Like
I have circular
inspiration or
blasting.
something? Like, is there some bard stuff or anything? Everybody just
So I
shrugs.
picked locate object
Good,
instead of
I'll
enhance ability because you guys said you needed to enhance locate object. So no, I don't. I cannot.
Locate
Yeah,
object
trust
might come in useful when we're looking for the damn mirror shards. All right.
I can give him. Is that just for attacks or is it for saving throws? Okay, yeah.
So-
I can-
Quint is willing to use his new ability to get in, or a Misty Step if he can. 30 feet or 60 feet, dim to dim.
So I'll cast a lure on him.
Allure. Allure. What?
So if
Allure.
if he gets caught and has to make a charisma check, he rolls a 1d6 and adds to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on the roof because I have my boots of flying, and I'm gonna go around and like be on a roof, kind of across from the entrance. So if there's a disturbance, I'll be close to where I can jump in and help.
Okay.
Did we want to break before
Yes, we will.
Queen dies?
Wait, what?
You can roll up a character during a break.
I'm gonna roll up a rogue.
All right. Yeah, this is actually a good spot. We'll go ahead and take the 10-minute break here, and then we'll come back and see how well you guys do at getting by the gnolls.
All right, cool. I'm gonna start a timer for 10 minutes ish. And then I'm gonna put some pretzel on and the slideshow. So we'll be back in just 10 minutes. So if you gotta go get a drink and stuff, you got 10 minutes. You can make it, but hurry back. Alright, stopping the music. Stopping the timer. We are almost all back. Hey, let's play some D&D.
All right. So Quinn, describe for me how you're trying to teleport in.
Well, I'm kind of imagining like from like one shadowy attic window to the second floor shadowy window attic kind of thing, or because I don't think I
There,
could see down
there isn't a
into
second
the.
floor. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see down into from outside somewhere. You'd have to get closer to be able to see, or you fly on top of the roof and make a hole in the roof.
Can you pose like a coat rack and just kind of appear holding?
A coat rack. I think I could with a new ability. Do I have to be in dim light? Maybe I could just be like poof, like down the
Yeah,
hole
your new ability is dim light
to
to dim light.
Yeah, and so is the other ones. They're all dim
Mhm.
light to dim light.
Photosensitive nightcrawler.
Well, I
Which
guess I'm just gonna try to
we could buy a parasol.
sneak up as close as I can until I could misty step down into the basement, into the
Is there a
hole.
shadow under the knoll detective?
Under the, what do you mean?
Like, could he appear under the knoll and try to scamper away undetected? Comedy styles. What what level of limbo are you?
Are there
I mean,
are there
there's
like
really no place to hide
that's within?
along here. Yeah, I mean, there are 3 gnolls standing there right in front of the front door.
I cover him with kebab sauce and tell him to look like one of the many
Well,
dismembered corpses.
so Quint's like, look, I'm gonna go over here, and somebody like Quint wants to like get over here, and somebody distract this knoll right here, and Quint will try to sneak in the door behind him. Does the door look like it's locked? I mean, like a vault door or anything, or just looks like
What
a.
door behind him? There's no door on the north side.
Oh, where is the
There's
door?
only a single door on the south side.
So there's no windows or anything.
No,
Uh-uh.
it's
You want
pretty
me to
well
Kool-Aid
tightly
man
buttoned
it?
up.
Oh yeah.
Kool-Aid.
We can put Blink in a dress and lipstick. You can distract him.
Way ahead of you.
I'd like to report
This
a
plan's getting
crime. I
hard.
know of a noble man that went into the gravesite and upset all the undead. I have a name. I have a time. I don't have a place, but I'd be willing to talk more about it over here, away
And
from where the door isn't.
he, if you try and walk by him, he will lash out at you, and he's obviously does not want you to go that direction.
He
So
doesn't.
your
Okay.
choice.
No. I am going to try to distract him by saying that I have that information about this grave crime in the grave rack, and start reporting the information I have that Tyrion told me. Except I won't reveal the name yet.
You have a problem in the necropolis. Take it up in the necropolis. We don't manage there.
Union. I get it.
No, they're all undead. Give me the creeps.
Union.
Hey, what's your least favorite thing? Just for no reason.
Is it sand?
Annoying robots.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot easier than I thought.
Just to make sure, I'm gonna go ahead and like around the corner where they can't see me. I'm gonna summon the cannon though. Just
Okay.
so
Hey.
that it's ready.
Hey, Strategos, I need you to cast that haste spell on me because I'm gonna tick this guy off and run away.
Because
What?
CS Bot is in charge now. Is that why? Is that what's going on?
Hey, look, nobody stepped up, and I'm insane. So
I think he's just
Tarian, do
now
your
realizing that the mirror shards are gone.
Tarian, do your special fan dance to distract him.
No, I gotta be a lot more drunk to do that. Sorry.
I don't want to get into a confrontation with the guards. That's the only problem. Now we got guards freaking leaning on us all the time.
well, yeah, but if we kill them all,
And
Come
what,
back
all the
dump their
later.
women.
bodies in the hole?
Look,
So
there's a
we get
pile of bodies. We'll just hide the bodies in the bodies.
Now, to change the subject, do we think we're going to be able to chase this guy down, or do you think it's just he's long gone and we're not going to be able to catch him?
well. He went that way. Quint points to the direction he thinks he went. Quint's like, he went that way, like on the other side of the building.
Yeah, the bloody footprints go that direction for a little bit before they disappear.
Oh, Quint's gonna take a bold move. He's gonna go back over to the tattooed teeth rock knoll.
Okay.
He's gonna say, "We're here for investigation purposes. We're adventurers of great renown. Perhaps
And
you've heard of us."
I step out and flex like, yeah, you probably know me.
My power is bribery.
no.
We've heard of this creature that supposedly did all this damage.
Oh.
And I believe the rest of the conversation may
So
be
you're
above your
involved with this creature, huh? And
involved.
he
I
starts
did not
barking
say.
out.
Only romantically.
And he
If you
starts barking out in
misquote me,
hyena.
if you misquote me, it ought to be the last bark you make.
Threatening a city guard.
I
As,
am giving you laryngitis.
yes, you are. As with that, we're going to do this.
We knew it was coming.
You knew it was
Damn
coming.
Knowles.
We tried to avoid it.
I didn't.
we
You guys
we
are
just didn't do a
cowards
very good
fighting
job.
fate. I see the train rushing down the track towards me, and I just start running at it.
And
The Johnny
hey,
Cash song start playing.
So this thing starts barking out, and it looks like Tattooed Teeth goes first as he takes a swipe at you, Quint, with his tattooed club while yelling out. So he's going to take a swing at you. Kind of catches a whiff of your cloak there, then turns around and comes back with a back swing.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
Go ahead.
As it hits you for no damage, as you resisted all of it. And because you resisted all of it, I'm not going to do the rest of his stuff.
So I kind of just like roll out of his swing with his club.
Okay. Oh, this thing. This thing comes running up to there. Oh, one more. Very good. And he gets to there and he takes out one of those throwing clubs and he chucks it right at you, Quint.
I'm gonna go.
And this one
Uh,
also.
I'm gonna shake my finger and I
Oh.
say, "You're dead now. Sick 'em, boys."
And that one nails you right in the face. Give me a saving throw, which you failed as you fall unconscious. As this thing just brains you in the forehead, just bam, and
He's still wiggling his
knocks you
finger
down.
as he falls over. He hasn't even drawn any weapons yet.
Yeah. Uh,
This is a good plan. I like this plan.
this was a very good plan.
Instead of Quint going off by himself and getting killed, it's just gonna happen right here in front of everybody.
Okay, he's gonna ready. Was he?
I want one of them to be the Pillsbury Doughboy giggle.
So this guy comes around and he sees Quint knocked out on the ground. So he is going to throw at the next visible target, which is CSB. And
Hello.
he chucks it right at your head. Ooh,
Yeah,
and
my
he
least important
hits.
part.
Smacking you for a little bit of damage. But they do seem to be targeting your head. Doesn't really do any good because there's not much in there to rattle around, but he does not knock you unconscious.
I assume you wanted to, though.
Tyrion.
All right. I'm just gonna like hold up my hands. That I'm gonna not pull out my weapon, and I'm just gonna say, "Look, guys, I know my friend there was an idiot. He shouldn't have, tried to step so close to you, but we really are just trying to help. Like this, we heard about this, and we've been to the Shadowfell, and we think this might be a creature from there, and we really just want to try to track it down and get rid of it before it kills more people. Like we are trying to make your town safer. Just we don't want to have a fight with you guys.
Holy
I do.
shit.
I'm trying to escalate.
Can I give?
Forget that idiot. Like they're two of our friends are idiots. We realize.
Hey, this is democracy. How many of us are idiots? Raise your hand.
We all vote. We're idiots. See, we won.
And thus
All right.
America was formed.
So
I mean,
that's
that was so good that I would give her inspiration. Just
well.
or
If I have to roll a die for
even
that, I
Quint.
will use inspiration for it.
You can give me a persuasion check.
I will use Flash of Genius to give her +5 to this check.
Okay.
How did you roll it?
I didn't yet because I was going to use my inspiration die, and I don't really know how to do that.
Just click
Just
the ADV button and then roll it.
Okay.
Okay. You put out a heartfelt plea. And the tattooed teeth guy kind of looks at you cocks his head to one side a little bit and looks over at the other two gnolls and is like, they're involved.
Romantic.
I tried.
You tried really hard.
All right, then can I pull up my weapon or pull out my weapon and go up and hit him then?
Well, the persuasion check was
Oh,
your action.
was
You
my
were
action. Yeah.
leading with them, yeah.
Yes,
You
I
can
was trying
bonus
really
action
hard.
rage though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'm
But then
mad
you
they
lose it
think
because you
I'm
haven't
involved.
attacked anybody that round, right?
Oh, yeah, that's how that works.
Run
isn't
to
it?
the front so they
Well-
punch you, though. If you get attacked, you keep
Well,
it.
if I get attacked, then I still am okay. So I
Use
don't
your
lose it.
movement to jump into one of their
Oh.
mouths.
So I could run up then, and I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna say, "We're trying to help you, jerks!" and rage.
Stop flexing and. That rage is so much better than the other one.
I love it.
It's not letting me end my turn. I don't know why.
Okay. Weird.
Oh, I think
Sorry.
I got it now.
Back to Quint.
Quint's gonna try to wake up. I don't know. Is there
At the end of your
s-
turn, you can take it'll automatically roll a con save for you. And I'm letting you redo it since the first one we accidentally skipped over you. In case you want to use your inspiration or whatever.
No, I'm gonna save that for later. I got lucky feeling that I'm gonna make it. Yeah.
Yeah, you make it.
Nice.
So you shake your head. There's this throwing club on the ground next to you.
So, do I think I might play dead a little, right? Play unconscious still.
Okay.
Since I can't do anything
It's not
else.
too hard. The blood's still dripping down from your forehead. Where
Since I can't do
This
anything
thing
else,
hit
I
you.
might as well role play a
just
little.
stay there. Yeah.
All right, so he had asked me for it, and I was just sort of had it at the ready. So I'll reach in my pouch, pull out this little key in a little what looks like a lock, and customer support but you have an extra action or move on each of your turns
Thank you.
for a minute. And I'm going to actually just put that back in my pouch and see what happens over the next few seconds. I don't see my blue aura. Is it?
It's there. If you close and
I
reopen
see,
the map,
okay.
it'll.
Customer support bot has it. Okay, just making sure everybody has it. So. Shouldn't Quint have gotten a +2 on his rolls? Isn't that what that does?
On his saving throw?
Right, isn't that what that does?
It should, yeah.
Or a protection save too? Let's see. Oh, it's not on Quint. Is he high? No, he's not high. He's not off the ground either.
Yeah, it's not on
Awesome.
Blink either.
It's only on CSB. That's weird.
I'm your favorite.
There is something on me that doesn't have a name or anything.
Now it's on there.
Now it's on
Okay.
there. I just needed to move your token
Ah.
to re-register it.
Sorry.
Yeah, just wiggle yourself next time.
All right.
Do the wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Strapping.
Strapping Knoll. He's gonna run up and see Quint lying on the ground there, and he's gonna start biting and clawing at Quint on the ground there.
Quint's
Protect
playing
your
dead.
underbelly.
Doesn't even have weapons out. He's like,
And somehow you dodge while pretending to be unconscious. Shouldn't he have had advantage on that? Shouldn't you be prone?
yeah.
'Cause you're
Unconscious
unconscious.
me, but the prone didn't stay, so.
Prone didn't stick. Okay. Well, he also tries to claw at you. Okay, he makes up for it.
Oh, he had a.
Oh, what is that error? Okay. Let me write down this.
Well, shit on him. I'm gonna use my. Where is it at? Oh, I might have to be. I can't be in bright light. Probably not. Let's see. Fade away feature. Immediately after you take damage, you can use a reaction to become magically invisible until the end of your next turn or until you attack till death. Deal damage or force someone else to saving throw. So I could take damage and still remain invisible. So that's gonna. Then that's a reaction.
We just trample you during the fight and you die anyway.
Wait, so you had the ability to turn invisible
As
and
a
didn't use that
reaction,
to go in?
if I get hit,
So
somebody punch
have
me in the
CSB
face.
punch you in the face
Exactly.
Right.
We slapped him. Well,
and then
we will
disappear?
just line up. We'll all do it just to make sure.
It's like that scene in Airplane.
Exactly.
So,
You have
yeah.
plenty of volunteers. We'll be happy to hit you.
So Quint
Okay.
vanishes after he gets punched. I guess this guy like kicks him in the face or something while he's while he's waking up. He's like, oh.
Yeah, you tried to bite him first and got a mouthful of cloak, and then swiped at him with one of his foot claws, and then all of a sudden he disappears.
I'm going to take a quick bump of this overclocking powder that Sortegas handed me. Then I'm
So you
going
see
to
the rock
attack.
knoll kick Quint into oblivion. He just completely disappears after getting kicked by this thing.
Just going to make eye contact and say same. Then glaive.
That's a hit.
Right into his tattooed teeth.
So is Tarion getting jealous of his tattooed teeth?
He's considering whether he's going to start doing that too.
He's got a tattoo of like spinach caught in his teeth, though. That's what's kind of weird about it.
All right, you stab this knoll, and he falls down. Kind of lands on top of some invisible thing on the ground there.
I'm all
Why
keyed
is
up,
the
so I
blood
get to
not
do
dripping on
that
the ground?
again.
And look at bag dropped off of him too. That's cool.
All right, 1 sec. Gonna step up here.
I tried to caution them.
You did,
You should
but
have
they're
done.
gnolls.
Yeah, and that's CSB bot. So there's your problem. He's
I'm
level
just gonna.
9. What level are these guys?
CR 1/4.
Yeah.
All right, that didn't kill him, so I'm gonna action surge.
Action surge.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Let me make sure that hit.
Okay.
They're right next to each other. No, that would have failed. So bring him back to life.
Okay.
Double ones. Double ones.
My God betrayed or turned away from me for cheating.
At
But I
that
still
moment
did
is
pretty
when
good
you
damage.
really wish you were a halfling. You're like,
He should only have. Yeah, whatever.
he kind of like that
All
one.
right. You hear a loud sound of a crashing coming from somewhere on the building. And customer support bot, you see the wall just kind of explode outward in front of you
It's the
as this
Kool-Aid guy.
knoll Kool-Aid man's it right through the wall. And he turns over and sees you standing next to his almost dead companion there. And he runs up to you and begins stabbing at you.
What does a receding shock mean? I mean, his
He was
head is
surprised, but he's getting
shockingly
over it.
receding.
Yeah, I guess it's tapering off. So yeah. So he's carrying this giant, heavy-looking spear. Uh,
I have Indomitable now, so I can reroll one save, just so you know.
looks kind of like that. And he looks a little bit bigger and tougher than the other guy, as he pokes at you with his spear, missing the first time, trying again with the second time. But yeah, he doesn't have any way to do any more damage to you.
I take it the wall was thicker than he thought. He was a little dazed.
Yeah. Blink.
All right. I should have given out temporary hit points when I summoned the cannon, but I didn't for some reason. So here comes the cannon. That should make everybody feel a little better. Yeah, Blink will step up to here and take a shot at the sloppy knoll there.
All right.
If I can find the spell. There we go. Did I have disadvantage? For some reason? Oh, sunlight sensitivity. That's right.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. But I still
Bright
hit.
sun. Yep.
I
As
think
you
I got him.
blow his head off with your arcane firearm.
And I kind of twirl it around and then blow on the tip.
Alrighty. You see another knoll emerge from that space. This time it is that shamany looking one. Like that. And he looks up at you all and he begins casting a spell.
Somebody punch him in the mouth.
I was giving people time to counterspell if they were going to counterspell.
And Quint looks at his
I cannot.
counterspell ability.
Neither can I. So
Okay.
No
Just
one
making
can.
sure.
on my turn, I can do something, but right now I can't.
Is it going to be a saving throw? And because I can use Flash of Genius to give somebody a bonus.
No, it is not a saving throw. Actually, let me double check it. Yes, it is a saving throw. Sorry.
Oh, well, Quint doesn't feel so lucky laying here on the ground, so he's gonna use his inspiration.
Okay. I'm just gonna find a good image for it.
Good idea.
I don't have a good image. It is a what is it? Right there, he's going to drop it, and as he casts his spell, all around you, you can see bugs starting to crawl out of just everywhere as these swarms and swarms of thousands and thousands and thousands of these little biting bugs surround you. As everybody gets to do a saving throw, Constitution saving throw. And a bunch of you take half damage. Taking 1 or 10, depending, or 0. And the all of the insects and bugs and stuff are still there. They're still in place.
And it's like a 20-foot up high too, right? Like all above us
Yeah,
too.
it's 20-foot sphere. It's
Yeah.
everywhere. You're completely surrounded by biting locusts. All right, starting off the round, Sir Tegas. Let me double check if that happens every round on your turn or on whose turn.
The bugs, I'd say at the start of your turn would be my guess, but since it's bugs.
All right, it's when you end your turn there,
Oh,
according
nice.
to the spell description.
Run away!
Go ahead, Sir Tegas.
Do we lose Sven? He's not even in Discord.
Oh yeah.
I think he got
lose him.
disconnected. He's
All right,
probably
we'll have
gonna
him
do
take
some...
his turn if he gets back in.
Skip turn. No.
Yeah. All right. This guy is going to take a step back, so he's not in it. And he's going to chuck a throwing club at CSB.
Throwing clubs. So nice.
Yeah. With throwing, they can only do one. It's melee that they can do more than one. All right, Tyrion.
Okay. Well, I can't see anybody. I'm gonna go help CSB. I think. Am I? If I stop there, am I out of the bugs, or will I have to go down
Yes.
more?
No, yeah,
Okay.
that's sufficiently out.
Okay. And let's see if I can do some bashing on the hammer. Or sorry, not my hammer, my sword. Forgot who I'm playing here.
Is your other guy's name MC?
Let's try one more time.
Hammer time.
Jeez, not so lucky.
Yeah, you notice these guys are seem pretty tough. As he's gonna keep stabbing at CSB with his spear. Not when he rolled a 1. And
More like beta.
6. Yeah, definitely not the alpha anymore. All right, and the shaman. Is going to.
Concentrate.
Yeah, he's gonna concentrate, but
And
I'm
then
seeing if there's anything else he can do. Yeah.
do some stabby. That's probably all he's got.
No, he has a few other things, but he's gonna step forward and cast a spell on the two of you as a wave of magic blasts out from him. And it looks like customer support bot fails. And this is Thunder Wave. As
I try or use my Indomitable to
okay.
reload first use.
And what does that do? That's
A reroll.
Yeah, I get to re-roll 1 save for long rest, but I have to take whatever the roll is, no matter.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a success. And then you should both take partially resisted half damage.
Arian, that was just as easy for me as it was for you. No extra effort or abilities were required.
Oh, good job.
Okay, so this guy. Comes up to here and he grabs the shaman and pulls him back 1. The shaman does not resist. That's his action. Blink.
All right, this is either going to be really great or really stupid. The cannon's going to move forward a little bit and do some temporary hit points first.
Okay.
Ooh. Nice.
That's pretty good. And then Blink is going to kind of dart right in between all of these guys and goes right to there.
Okay.
And then he's gonna kind of like twirl his wand around his head, and this spectral sword sweeps through and attacks all of them.
Mm.
Oh,
Nice.
come on! What?
A 20,
I thought that
18,
was a
and a
crit,
20.
but yeah.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, that's all I got.
It was cool looking.
Yeah, it almost was cool.
All
All
right.
right.
Invisible Quint.
Invisible Quint is going to he's I guess use half of his movement to become unprone.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I think you deleted something else on me.
I didn't delete it.
Oh. And he's going to let's see. 5, 10, 15. I think he's going to dash as a bonus action over to there. A move and a dash.
Or are you going
whatever.
through the wall?
I'm going over the building.
Okay. So standing up, you used 15, so you have 15 left plus your dash of 30.
So
You
I
got
got
to go at least
45.
15 up to get over the building.
And then 25. So I could probably get to there. Is okay
You
too.
might be able to. You'd probably be on the
Or
building
there.
right around there.
I mean, I don't have to go up. I just need to get
yeah.
there.
Yeah, you can get there. And be what, 5 feet up or?
Yeah, I'm gonna just enough to. I'm gonna try to knock this shaman out.
Okay.
I have advantage because I'm invisible. It probably would give me advantage, right?
It's automatic. Advantage plus disadvantage.
And just just using my short sword. I probably would use the pommel of my rapier, maybe. Oh, I don't have a rapier. I have a short sword. This one.
Oh, that's a hit.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
And I'm no longer invisible. And then Quint's like, I'm trying to save your life. Just fall down unconscious, fool.
As this thing runs up to Sertegos and begins stabbing with his heavy spear, missing, trying again, catching a little bit of cloak, but you guys have too high AC for them to do anything.
I can glaive from here.
Critically wounding this shaman.
Quint's like,
Killing him.
told you so.
Okay, I got 2 more. I'm on robot speed.
Just to point out, Quint is trying to be kind of good.
Judge a man by the company he keeps, Butto.
It's hard. It's hard. It's so hard.
Did the computer just laugh at me?
Yes, it did.
Listen here, you silicon piece of shit.
I don't know why it rolled that one. I didn't.
I rolled a 1 on a damage roll.
It was a
Oh, and it
reroll.
automatically re-rolled. Yeah, it re-rolled. This guy's
Where
late to the party.
anywhere tunic. Wear anywhere tunic. I wear this tunic anywhere.
That's as far as he can get.
At the end of my turn, I'm just going to
Oh,
shout that I'm going to kill all of them no matter what.
And I just turn and look at one of them, and I'm like, he's serious. Sorry.
right.
Like Blink's actually apologetic, you know.
You know
And,
how you got a dog in a fight is not likely to run away? You just try to bite down harder.
Yeah, well, Quint's gonna step
These are dumb
forward and
dogs.
just try to pummel this guy in the side of his.
Now he's no longer invisible, right?
No, he's not. No.
Okay.
So he's gonna have disadvantage on this hit.
Here. Okay.
This one, which is a hit. Trying to knock him out. Like, I hit him in the nose with the pommel of my short sword, and then I'll also draw out another short sword. I'm like, all right, let's do it. And he will disengage as a bonus action and fly up out of their reach.
Okay.
Oops. Like up, like right up on the building or whatever there. Shoop.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm gonna move down one. And I'm gonna try this to kill this guy.
Quint's on the roof of this building too. He's like, smoke's coming off of him.
Oh dang, Tyrion, maybe nobody's heard of us because we don't leave survivors.
Next time let's leave one and like make sure we like leave some business cards.
Yeah, next time. I did already tell them all I'm going to kill them. I am a man.
Man, roll low damage rolls.
Yeah, 1s and 2s.
Saw
All
the
right,
fur.
Blink wants to do the sword thing again, but Tyrion's right in there, so he's just
Oh
gonna
shoot, sorry.
try to shocking grasp this knoll next to him.
Receding shock. Now we'll know why his name is because.
Ah.
I'll move back next time.
Yeah.
Oof.
At least it
Oh
was
my God.
better. At least you're getting better.
There you go.
One out
There
of
you go.
4 ain't bad. Then as a bonus action, I'm just gonna flip him the bird. No, I'm gonna second wind, just so that I'm almost perfect. Well, he is almost perfectly dead. A demoralizing heal.
Yes, very demoralizing. And he's gonna continue trying to smack you with that spear. Finally hitting you. But those temp hit points just screw everything up.
Sorry.
That's all good. So this one is gonna throw a club at you, Quint, in the air, which you dodge out of the way, like it doesn't knock you unconscious midair.
Right? He's on the roof, close to the. How high is the roof? I just guessed.
Yeah, that's a good height. Sir Degas.
So I don't see the
He could fall off the roof
effect
though. That's for
on
sure. Santa
CSB
Claus.
anymore. Did I get hit and break concentration?
I don't think you got hit. Did he hit him?
I've
You're
got
wounded.
one wound.
Was the duration set to
Yep.
something short?
I don't know. Does it go away if my character goes away? Should have been a minute.
I don't see anything about you losing it.
I'm going to attack anyway. This dog in my face. Use up my inspiration for the second attack.
Ooh. Nice.
All right. Has he been CSB? Have you been using it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've been doing the extra attacks. So.
Drop it on him just in case this guy hits me, and that'll be it.
All right. This guy is also gonna take a chuck at Quint up there in the air. Because I just find that hilarious, but they can't fit.
There's going to be so many clubs on that roof.
Yeah, it can be everywhere.
There's a frisbee already up here. I can see it.
That's what they're really wanting to get. A large stick up on top of there. This thing's gonna come on over here. Now you would think a bunch of gnolls would have pack tactics, but they do not.
They're not that smart.
They're not smart enough.
Yeah, they're not bonded, you know. They're
Yeah.
They probably would bite each other.
They're not bounded, not like
They're
me
very-
and Blink are.
Very loose pack.
Well, hyenas aren't like packy either. They're opportunists, you know, right? They'll like jump
Yeah.
in and
Well, they definitely work as a pack, and they're a matriarchal pack society.
I wouldn't say they're as qualified as pack tactics as a wolf, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I'll agree with you there.
Cobalts, on the other hand, I don't know about that one.
It makes just don't question it.
Cobalt should be
Lizard
like
packs.
5 or more, then you got pack tactics. Then you're okay.
Going after this guy still because
Everybody
apparently I
get
can't
him!
hit him. Nope, still can't hit him. Good word. All right. At least I'm giving out temporary hit points.
Right? To some
Um,
people flying around on the roof and shit.
So should I still be using Winding Key, or is that cool? That I
Yeah, it should still
Okay.
be.
all right? I
Available
just want
to
to
you.
make sure that before I kill everyone, eventually, I'm working up to it. There we go.
So close.
It's like chopping a tree down.
Yeah. The alphas have this weird trait where they add their constitution modifier to their armor class.
Wow.
It's a different one. Yeah.
Jeez.
It's like a barbarian.
Kind of, yeah. They add,
Yeah.
Barbarians add their wisdom, don't they?
No, I think it is their con.
Yeah, it's con.
Is it con? Okay.
Yeah.
Swinging at
Cog!
CSB.
Oh, wrong con. Spelled differently.
I think monks add wisdom. That's what it is.
Okay.
Nice.
There we go. All right, so I'm doing more of a dance as I sway back and forth with this really long piece of metal whipping through the wind. A little bit of damage.
all right. I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna go after this guy.
Okay.
Are they saying Cape
Sorry.
Tolerant? What are they saying?
So, and then I guess I'll continue my move and do my second hit on this guy, not the dead guy.
You can keep hitting the dead guy if you want.
I just got excited for a second.
All right, Quint's gonna do some backflip flying acrobatic stuff and come down onto the ground down here.
Okay.
Oops. And as he's going, he's gonna swipe at this guy with his short sword. Disadvantage. But I do hit.
Still a hit.
Slicing at the back of his neck. And as a bonus action, I'm going to try to do it again with my other one. Oh, 2 14s again.
Same
Look at
double 14s.
that. Slicing at him. It's like, I'm going to bleed you.
All right. This thing takes the disengage action and yip 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 yip. Starts running.
Quit tries to trip him as he goes by.
Bonus reaction trip. And this one does the same thing as they start running around the corner. They realize they are thoroughly outmatched.
I'm sure they'll keep it to themselves. They're too ashamed
So
to
they're
tell
not going
anybody
to
they
tell
got beat.
anybody. At least we didn't tell them our venturing party name. Well, Quint's going to
Do we
go
ha-
after him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the other party with a robot, a kobold, and a
You know, move to
halfling
the
barbarian.
corner and
You don't see one.
Does that mean he sees both?
He only sees the one that's there.
yeah, so Quint's gonna
There's a wounded one that ran around there, and you don't see him.
let's see 20 25. So Quint's gonna move to there and then try to give this guy like some smackety smack with his short swords.
Okay.
Stop your running. He's all squinting. He's just smacking at him. He's like, kind of flat blading and stuff, but
All right, coming off that crit, trying again.
Oh, there it is.
Called it. Nice.
Wow.
There we go. Better damage
Amazing.
on that one. All right, and looks like it's everything. Double check, look around, look at the group. It looks like we're pretty solid, except for Quint.
You
Can't
hear
even see
Quint.
Quint, so
You hear Quint cursing on the other side of the building. You stupid little bastards aren't getting away.
This time
Can't-
I'm going to use Winding
believe I
Key for
have
an
to-
extra movement.
Fight these guys.
Okay.
I was really hoping I'd see somebody over here, but I don't. So I'm just going to realize nobody can see me and lean against the building. Take a breather for me, you know.
Although you don't breathe, but yeah, that's still kind of cool.
All right. This thing disengages again. And
Quint's gonna use Sentinel. No.
We go there, and you hear a heavy thunking sound coming from the door from inside the building there.
There's a thunking sound.
All right, I'm going to.
And remember, there's a large hole in the wall right here.
Oh, forgot about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the large hole in the wall.
The Kool-Aid Man hole.
Yes, I forgot about that. And then, can I go through the big hole in the wall?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go do your movement around, otherwise it'll clip into the wall.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Maybe I can figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
He still got line of sight on.
Yeah, I didn't cut a hold in there.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do a, for my action, move some more.
Okay. So when you get into there, you wouldn't have known this, but Quentin probably told you there was this large trapdoor. You see the trapdoor is pulled down shut now.
All right, I'm gonna just wait here for my friends.
Do the cannons thing.
Yeah, did we hear about a vibrant subway system in town or anything?
No clue. You've seen no evidence of a subway? You've seen no grates in the ground or anything like that?
No way.
I don't know if
Look,
Quint's familiar with what a subway would be like.
it
Well,
smells
no
really
underground
bad.
sewers or whatever, when you were out walking through the streets, you saw people throwing their sewage out into the streets and
Like
whatnot. It's
civilized
pretty,
people.
pretty rank. Yeah.
Like most normal cities in the day.
Yeah.
I assume looking through this hole in the wall, I don't see any of the gnolls.
No.
All right. Then I will continue on down and see if, because I know they ran this way. See if I can see them there. I do not.
Quint points to the door. He points to the door.
All right. I will take a double move then. Dash action and move up to
Okay.
there. No, that's just Tyrion.
I heard a thud. A loud thud.
Tyrion, do you see any thuds?
No thuds.
I'm gonna go in there and I'm going to open the trapdoor.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
All right, I pray to my patron saint, which is Tyrion.
It's convenient. Tyrion is right there.
Did Tyrion hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. I I don't know what'd you say. You just said that. Yep, I'll save you.
All right. You rip the door open and you feel like somebody was holding on to it. And
Is there an arm attached?
Is there a handle?
it let go, but I'm going to put you right there.
That's good. And let's see. I think I used my action to open this, and I think I had to use part of my more movement from the winding key to get here. So that's it. I'm just gonna, as a free action, I'm gonna tell him I told you I was going to kill all of you, no matter what.
All right. He's cowering now.
All right, yeah, I'll go.
Like a beaten dog.
I'll go down.
It's like my dog when he gets scared. He's like, yipe, 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 yipe.
CSB's in the way. You can't really get past him.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not like blocking, or I can't
It's
squeeze.
a narrow.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
2. Okay. Well,
I
I'll
do
just
have a lot
stand
of
there
junk in my trunk.
and I'll give customer support bot a nice little pat on the head.
All
I
right.
mean,
If
he's a halfling.
I'm gonna ready an action, so if an enemy comes next to me, I will hit them with my sword.
Okay. Link.
So, oh, shit.
All right. I want to move in. Can I? Can I? Oh, can I not move in? What happened there?
Somebody closed the door.
uh,
So from
Can-
here, you see
yeah.
CSB's head kind of right in the trap door.
all right. That's pretty much all I can see.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna move over here so that I can open this door and
That looks like a kitchen. The
I was
floor is a bit
hoping-
slippery. There's a lot of body parts, monkey body parts, and human body parts all over.
Sure. I was hoping to find the hole in the wall. What's going on here? So I'll move this way. Then I'll take a double move at this point.
And
And
this is
then
the hole in the wall.
yeah, and then bring the cannon in
Okay.
through the hole in the wall. Thanks.
All right.
Woo! He says that going down the stairs. Woo!
Yeah. This thing tries to dagger you. He's like a cornered rat. But he's so scared that he keeps hitting the wall as he's trying to get you. He's feeling too all alone.
Quint's going to continue his movement into the building because that's for sure one place he wants to be right now is out of the sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just gonna start down the.
CSB's right blocking the doorway there.
Well, it's okay. Quint's like, get the hell. He's
He
like,
can't really go. I mean, he's totally blocking. It's a narrow passageway, and he's kind of filled
Quint's
up the
like
whole place.
hovering above him, like.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
trying to
you can
like pushing him down a little bit. I mean, Quint could
kick him
get
down the
past
stairs.
him, but I think CSB bot's about to murder this. Can I chuck a dagger past him?
At a
So you want to
minus-
murder him instead?
At a -2, sure.
I'm gonna try to hit this knoll in the back of his head.
All right, I've targeted him for you.
With just a dagger, right? Just.
Yep.
Where's?
You don't have sunlight sensitivity in here.
Don't worry, Noel. I won't let the robot kill you. Stabs him to death.
He's going for the pommel of the dagger on the back of this thing's head, but we'll see what happens here.
You know how they kill cows, right?
Chuck. Get out of the way, you Oh, I didn't subtract the 2 from that. Was it 13 hit?
Yes.
Here, be unconscious.
He is completely unconscious. He's so far beyond unconscious.
He falls down the stairs and breaks his neck.
Yeah, pretty much. He rolls down and his body mingles with the other corpses that are there. And with that,
It's
turn
good that
off
he's
the lock.
still getting out and mingling, though, even after
Exactly.
death. It's good to stay active.
And there pretty much is nothing that's going to stop you guys from getting into anywhere you want to get into at this point.
In the game for the rest of the campaign, you mean? I'm pretty.
in this building, yeah.
All right. I think Quint wants to go down here.
All right, you go down the
Oh
stairs.
yeah, I'm not going
and
to block it.
It's obvious that there was a bunch of people that were slaughtered down here. You can see trails of blood following some of the bodies being chucked down the stairs. And there is a chest there at the bottom of this little kind of underground thing.
Oh, I see some stuff
The
that's familiar
Is
to
it-
me.
chest
chest-
is unlocked. It is actually propped open somewhat, like the top
Stuff
lid
hanging out of
is
it.
pulled back on it on a hinge, as almost as if something ripped it open and broke it.
So Quint will flip the lid open.
All right, you should be able to double click it and see what's inside it.
I'm going to
Nice.
grab
Is
this
on the deed.
bag here that has all the coins in it.
Quint's
Okay.
like, this is my
That room
stuff.
back there was locked, but it was not hard to break the lock. It wasn't.
I have thieves tools too.
Yeah, you can just kick it.
Okay.
And there is a coin pouch. And the coins are actually slightly more than was in the pouch that Quint lost.
Very nice.
That's pretty
Invested
much
in
Quint's
the Thieves Guild. That's pretty cool.
plus some extra.
Quint's like, this is how we redistribute my coins. I see. This is.
So is this a way
I
for
get an
me
equal
to? Is
share
there a
of
way
my
for me
loot.
to put it in a party sheet?
I can put it in the party sheet, or if you want to add it directly to your character sheet, you just drag the parcel to your character sheet inventory tab.
Yeah, but this is cash. So I'd rather you just drop it in a party sheet.
All
Or
right,
let Quint take it because it's
Done.
mostly his.
it's a party sheet.
Does this look like my bag of holding?
You can't tell. There were, I think, 2 bags of holding lost, but there's only 1 in here. And again, you want me to throw all of those potions and stuff into the party sheet? Or you can click them yourself and drag which ones you want to keep.
I think Quint wants to grab this bag of holding and chuck it on his belt. And say, we'll have to get another one.
I want to go around and pick up, or search all of the guys who got killed on the street out there and get all their stuff if they have any on their person.
Okay. Each one should have dropped down some kind of a bag. None of them have any coins, just clubs and quarterstaves and shields and stuff like that.
Those are pretty cool throwing clubs, though. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. They specialize in trying to remotely knock you out.
especially when you're
DC.
flying around.
Yeah.
Leather armor +1. What's Quint wearing?
It was in somebody's. It's the same as studded leather in terms of protection, so.
But it says Patagonia.
I'd rather have the leather +1 than studded leather, though, just because it's magical.
I told you it's that status symbol.
I don't
I want to look much more attractive to muggers.
Quint's gonna try it on. He's gonna try it on. He's gonna check it out. How does he fit in it?
It says leather daddies on the back. Is that a deal breaker?
A little tight in the crotch.
I'll have to stretch that out with a sock. I just delete the studded leather. No one wants that crap, anyways.
Do you guys think we should hang out at this crime scene, or?
Now
Yeah, it's kind of
completely
nice
No.
here.
coated and covered in blood.
Take a long
Yeah.
rest. There's plenty of beds.
As I'm trying to pull bits of guard off my glaive.
We should just grab this stuff and go. Hand me that boot. Oh, sorry. What about all these
Any
scrolls?
sign of monkeys in here?
Are we just throwing these in the bag of holding or something?
What was that, Sven?
Are there any sign of monkeys?
Oh yeah, there's monkey parts all over. I just couldn't find
So it's
good
not just
pictures of
human.
them.
Okay. Is there humans as well, or just monkeys?
Yes, monkeys, humans. This looks like it was definitely the bandit hideout, and as far as you can see, everybody that was in here got slaughtered.
Do we have enough time to do a grotesque diorama like in Hannibal? Like something
You
beautiful and
could.
horrible at the same time?
Roll an artistic performance check. Painting with bodies. You
Alright,
can
so-
drag them one by one, or you can just drag the entire parcel to copy all of them at once.
Oh, really? Oh, I did it one by one.
You should be able
No, I wanted the CVS receipt. It's awesome.
to.
So Quint like grabs up that stuff and he's gonna come back up and say, "It's definitely. I mean, we recognize some of that stuff as ours, right?
Oh, most definitely. Like that deed
Yeah.
to the O'Hara Manor, that was absolutely yours.
Yeah, who
That was a
grabbed
gift
that?
from the Queen.
I did. It is now mine. First construct to own property.
It's actually ours, but it's okay.
No, I whited out your names.
he's got, he's got the tape white out too. It's like and his finger. I grabbed all these potions and stuff. We'll figure it out in a little bit.
I like that the stealthy character immediately grabbed the big bag and filled it with bottles.
Yeah, exactly. What are these little bags laying around? Double click on them.
Yeah,
Those
just
are all the
click
dead
on 'em.
gnolls.
Oh,
It's
cool.
the dead knoll stuff. There really isn't much of value. They just had their basic equipment and weapons and
So the
stuff.
throwing club does 1d4. Those things hurt. Quit's like, we should be moving along. Do we see like can we follow this path of carnage that this?
It goes out for about maybe 10 feet, and then the sand and stuff has worn away, so the bloody footprints just kind of stop.
And this was
after
like
about
how
10,
long
15
ago?
feet.
It was morning, but what time is it now?
Like right now it's about say 9 a.m. and the big commotion happened. You think somewhere between like 7 and 8.
So an hour or two ago would be long gone.
Yeah. Assuming
Where-
it is
would-
leaving by land and not
Right. I
going
mean, would
via the Shadow Realm.
we would know that he would have to get back through the Shadow Gate
You know where
Right.
one is.
towards, and is it that direction? The palm tree square, wherever we came in.
It's too short to tell a direction.
Oh,
I mean, there's only 10 feet of footprints, and then it just peters out. So it's really not possible to tell whether it was headed towards the Shadow
I
Gate
mean,
or not.
Well, oh god.
Quint suggests that should we head towards the Shadow Gate?
Yeah, and like maybe ask around as we go through here, like if they know where this thing went, if anybody saw it leave and leave town through the gate or leave, in that direction.
Well,
I'll cover myself in more blood so we're less suspicious.
I think we need to like be on the down low since we just had a conflict with the Knoll guards.
Agab, all gnolls are bastards.
And this will be a good spot to pick up with in 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah,
Oh,
unfortunately,
somebody's
in 2
going to
weeks,
Hawaii or some
I'm
crap.
going to be in Hawaii visiting my parents.
Nice.
So I'll be spending the week hanging out at the beach. Not really, but
You
in
don't want to
Hawaii.
play D&D from there?
It might be a little difficult. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's it for tonight. We are going to. We're not streaming until Tuesday. I will be running Waterdeep Under Siege, Under Mountain, Under Level 2, Under Going Down. And then Friday of next week is Jungles of Cholt. That's right here at 8. Um, but we're going to go do a quick raid over to 20 Sides to Every Story, a friend of the stream, and they are playing some Dungeons and Dragons. They may not be using Fancy Grounds, but that's okay. We love everybody. But we're going to go over there. Oh, no, they're on break. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to say goodnight. That's what we're going to do. Say goodnight to everybody. Happy Friday, guys. Have a great one. We'll see you guys.
Good night.
Bye.